systems, strategies, and support to grow their businesses. Hey there, Jen Lehner here. If we haven't met, I help entrepreneurs develop systems, strategies, and support to grow their businesses. And welcome to the AI Strategy Club. I am so excited to welcome you here today. So while we are getting set up over here behind the scenes, make sure you settle in and have a pen ready. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever. And then after you get all of that, introduce yourself in the chat. Type it into the comments where you are. Let us know a little bit about your business and maybe share with us your current favorite AI tool and how you're using it. And I'd love to hear what you want to most get out of this live stream and in these live streams to come. And like I said, I'm setting up back here, but I'll be checking into the chat. And also, this is just a great way for you to get to know your other viewers and AI enthusiasts. So every Friday for a couple of months now, I've been going live to share with you relevant AI tools, new tools that I think might shift the needle for you in your business. And I always usually feature a great new prompt that I've run across. And then we usually end with just cool stuff, like may not be able to use it in your business, but something cool that you ought to see. Oh, and we also do cover a little bit of the news. And every recording of this AI Strategy Club lives inside of our AI Strategy Club portal. We also have a twice monthly internal strategy calls just for the club members, where they ask questions and get support on a variety of things, from business development, marketing strategies, systems creation. There's a whole library of content there as well. So I'd love for you to join us. You could just check out frontrowvip.com/AI to learn more. So let me get my coffee situated over here. Make sure to introduce yourself in the comments so we can all get to know each other. And I'll see you in just a second. There we go. Hello. Just a second is now, actually. So great to see you. We are going to hop right in and talk about what's going on in the world of AI today. I'm going to show you two of my favorite prompts this week in ChatGPT, but of course you can use it on any large language model. And we're going to look at some tools that I think you might find to be helpful in your business. I'm Jen Lehner. I'm a digital marketing and systems strategist. These days, I'm spending a lot of time helping small businesses use AI in their business to be more effective, more efficient, and ultimately create more revenue. So let's jump right in. Okay, the first thing that I want to tell you is that on this day, today, in 1975, Sony introduced the Betamax. So raise your hand if you know what the Betamax is. Nika, you are not old enough to remember when the Betamax was around. I'm sure it was before your time. But that was how we watched videos, recorded TV shows and whatnot. But Betamax got swallowed by VHS and was no more. But it's just hard to believe that, like, in one small lifetime, we could go from Betamax and VHS to what we're living in right now. Okay, next thing I want to show you is just a tweet, but pretty cool. Okay. So it is this guy, Daniel Elk. He says, podcasters, what if I told you could afford your pod, you could offer your pod to any listener around the world in their own local language, but still keep it in your own voice? That's the pilot that we're launching on Spotify. It's called a voice translation, and using AI translates podcast episodes into alternate languages, all in the podcaster's voice. It's pretty insane. Take a look and let me know what you think. So we'll put the link so you can go and take a look. But obviously, that is quite amazing for all of us who are podcasters out there. The thing is, you can already do that. You don't need Spotify to do it. Like, you could use 11 Labs or Play.ht or a lot of these tools. You can, take your transcript, put it in a different language with the voice, your cloned voice, and do the same thing. But that's a lot of steps, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of AI, right? So if it's like native and integrated into a platform, which honestly, by next year, I bet whether you're using Captivate.ai, which is what I use for my podcast, or you're using Libsyn or Spotify, whatever you're using, I bet you these things are going to be native. They'll be built in, and you'll just press a button and you'll be able to translate your podcast into German and Spanish and whatever. And then now we're talking about a real true global economy. It really is just amazing. All right, now I want to share with you a couple of prompts that I found to be very helpful this week. So I'm going to share my screen once again. Okay, what you are looking at is, let's start here at the top. I said, please create a comparison table of online platforms like Kajabi, including monthly and annual price, number of products supported, email, CRM, courses, community. And then ChatGPT gave me a table. Now, this was like a real project. Like, this is something I needed because I've got a client who is thinking of, she's moving platforms, and so she's shopping around, and one of the ones she's looking at is called, um, oh my gosh, Go High Level. Okay. And so then I said, because it didn't give me Go High Level, but look, it gave me Kajabi, Teachable, Thinkific, Podia, LearnDash, Kartra, ClickFunnels, MemberPress, Mighty Networks, and Simplero. Gave me the prices, told me the number of products, whether or not it had email, CRM, courses, or community. So that's great. Also gave me some notes. So then I said, please redo the table with a column for affiliate portal slash an affiliate portal slash program. And also please add the platform Go High Level, because it's also important to my client that there be an affiliate component to the program. To the platform. So it did. There's Go High Level down there, and then more notes. And then, as you notice, we can't see the right-hand side of that table. So I said, actually, let me see something. Yeah, that didn't help. So then I said, for some reason, I can't see the whole table. It sort of fades out on the right-hand side. So then ChatGPT said, here's a more concise version of the table to ensure all the details fit within the view. And then I said, please now point out any standout features that I've missed for each. For example, I know that Go High Level offers a white labeling option. And then it did a really good job of giving me standout features for each of these that I can study and help my client make an informed decision. All right. The other prompt I want to show you, and all these prompts, as always, will be in the AI Strategy Club, so not to worry. But this one is, okay, prompt. Using virtual assistants as the central keyword, okay, and that'll be different for you. It'll like whatever your seed keyword is. So it could be using, you know, using vegan recipes as the central seed keyword, whatever your thing is. Identify 15 long tail keywords that potential customers might use when they look for fill in the blank, right? Like your thing. So I said, when they are looking for hiring a virtual assistant, for example, what sort of tasks can I outsource to a VA? Follow up prompt. Which 3 of the 15 long tail keywords do you think have the most commercial intent and why? Okay, so look, it gives me, and these are all really solid, 15 long tail keywords for hiring a virtual assistant and the keywords with the most commercial intent. Okay, let me come back over to you. Okay, now I want to show you this thing. It's called Hunch. And honestly, I can't play with it because I had to request beta access. So I want you to do the same thing if this at all interests you. It's hunch.tools. And basically, it's saying that you could chain together AI tasks in a visual, no code workspace. So it reminds me sort of how we set up our mini chatbot, like you can sort of just drop and drag things and then have them all work together, or like with Zapier, but maybe even more user friendly and plug and play than Zapier in that it's just so visual and drag and drop. I don't know, but I wanted to just give you a heads up that if you want to get beta access, you want to go to hunch.tools. All right. And now is the time in our little show when we talk about some different tools that I've discovered this week that I think you might find helpful. And the first one we're going to look at is called Wizard Shot. Here we are at Wizard Shot. It is a Chrome browser plugin. It is free, and it's just a great way to create tutorials and systems in your business without having to really leave whatever it is you're doing. So let me show you. So first of all, you're going to install it in Chrome. When you do, make sure you pin it. So you're going to click the little puzzle piece and you're going to make sure that you pin it. Where is it? There it is right there. There's mine. And it's hard to see on the screen, I know, but it looks like this is the icon you're going to see in your browser bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Trello, and then I'm going to click my wizard and click Start Capturing. And I guess what I'll do is a tutorial for setting up a new podcast. So I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to click the create a card from the template. And then I'm going to give it a title. And then I'm going to click create card. And that's it. And so now I'm going to click stop, save tutorial, and watch what happens. So, we can edit the title as we want to. And look at that. It captured every single step. Now that that's done, I can click share and export. Okay, well, it's going to make me sign up in order to do that. But you have an opportunity to collaborate with your team. You can download it. It'll give you a link, all the things. Okay. So that was called Wizard Shot. Yeah, that was Wizard Shot. And honestly, I've been recommending Guide, Guidde, and it is a little better. It has more features. But Wizard Shot is free. And it was so fast and it was very accurate. So highly recommend that one. Now let's take a look at Touch.ai. Touch.ai is it's a sales tool. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Okay, here we are at Touch, thetouch.ai. And let's see what it does. So it's asking for the title of our ideal business customer. I'm going to say CEO. And for industry, I'm going to say professional training and coaching. I work with a lot of coaches. For location, I'm not going to put a location. And for size, I'm going to say small, 1 to 50. And that gives me a contact list of 486. So I'm going to click create list. And then let's see what this is all about. All right. So this is what I want to say to them. So I'm Jen. In one sentence, share what describes your role. I would say, depending on who I'm reaching out to, for this, I would say AI consultant, and business strategist. Company one-liner, share what your company is doing. I help coaches and subject matter experts grow their service-based business with smart systems. Bio, I'll just copy and paste that from somewhere. And then the AI instructions, it says email to start with value proposition, followed by a short user and company intro and a clear call to action. Maintain a professional, easy to read tone. Email length around 75 words. Break email body into paragraphs that are separated by 2 new line characters. Subject should be professional, personalized, short, and captivating, less than 6 words. So let me go ahead and fill out this bio real quick. And I'm just going to paste what's on my LinkedIn bio, and we'll click next. Okay. I'm nervous that it's going to send something, but let me click generate here. Oh, wow. So it says, okay, facing the rapid market changes and the challenges in scaling software sales teams, your leadership at High Achiever is pivotal. I specialize in helping leaders like you implement AI and smart systems to streamline marketing, enhance productivity, and achieve sustainable growth. With a track record of success featured on Fox News, CBS, and more, my mission aligns with your goals. I focus on empowering small businesses and professional services with practical, strategic solutions to increase revenue and scale efficiently. Considering your role and the impact you aim to create, I believe a conversation would be beneficial. Let's explore how we can collaborate to elevate high achievers' performance and leadership in the IT and services sector. So it is this, this, and it is this that really is exciting to me, because basically this software has scraped this guy Jeff's profile and it's customized the email specifically to his business and his role and his industry. So I'm really, I need to double check and make sure that that it's getting things accurately. But look, I can schedule to send this message in an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or just pick whatever date that I want, or I could just send it directly. So let's quickly go back to the dashboard, and it looks like you can this is your onboarding list, and you can sort of keep up with everybody here. And that is thetouch.ai. Okay, so that one, I didn't play around with it very long, but if you are a person that does a lot of cold outreach, it's worth looking into. And by the way, those aren't, even though it showed the person's LinkedIn profiles, these aren't inbox messages. They are actual emails that are sent to the people. So that was kind of wild. Okay, and now we are going to, I think we have one more. Oh, yeah. This is called... Okay, this is Dora. It's a place where you can create websites, landing pages, opt-in pages. So I'm going to say landing page for a pet training webinar. I'll say dog training. A dog, for a dog training webinar. Okay, and we'll click generate. And then the prompt came over here, and then we can give it an idea for the style we want, or we could just let it surprise us. So I'll say, let's give it, ooh, I love this. What is that called? Ooh, that was so nice. Okay, so I chose this pretty thing that it gave me over on the left, and I'll click generate 4 previews. Of course, I just realized that woman is holding a cat, not a dog, but okay. So I'll click on this one. It gave me 4 little thumbnails. I'll click on this one. I really can't see what they look like. Okay, it is indeed gorgeous, but I guess the influence of the template that I suggested was stronger than my verbal prompts that I gave. But I did play with this earlier, and I did it for like a webinar, a marketing webinar for a landing page, and it really did do a good job. So I recommend going and playing with it because you can play with it for free. And again, that was Dora, and I think it's Dora.run. Okay. And I'll show you a couple of things. One is I want to show you the one that gave me. So that's the one we just looked at. But back to projects. Let me make sure you're seeing this. Yeah. Okay. So this is one, what I did was I told it, this was for the webinar about marketing, and I needed an opt-in page. I asked for an opt-in page, and I told the software that I wanted it to have a 70s vibe. Unfortunately, my goodness, it put the most hideous outfits on these AI generated women. But I think you'll agree, like, it's a very good looking template, and it gives you everything, that you need for a landing page. I just have to go in and edit it. So there's tons of these. I mean, these are popping up left and right, honestly, but some of them are better than others. And I thought this was a really good one. Okay, so now I think the final tool I'm going to show you, we're going to do it together because it's sometimes, when I sign up for these tools, they just give you one shot, like one free shot, and then you have to sign up and pay. So I haven't tried it yet, but it looked interesting. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so all right, what is this called? Ilus, like as in illustrate, ILUS.ai. So it's in the style of an ink drawing. I could do a doodle or a flat. We're going to leave it at ink drawing because that's what was pre-populated. And then I'm making it of a woman podcasting. And then I'm going to click the little magic hat, and we're going to see what happens. It says it usually takes 10 to 60 seconds. Very curious to see what this is going to be about. All right, looks like we're about halfway there. I'm going to check on you guys real quick and see. Okay, all good. Oh, these are cute. And how did it somehow come out looking like me? I mean, kinda. Look, I really like these. I don't like the middle one, but I like the first one, and I like this one. I'm gonna export it into a PNG. It will cost me 0 credits, and I'm gonna download it. All right, hot dog. I like it. Podcasting ink drawing. Jen. I can't spell, apparently. Okay. That was cool. All right. And that really concludes our show for today. Not a ton of it's like not a ton of news, and yet there's a ton of news. Like, but I really wanted to filter this into being just about, for your business. I will tell you that ChatGPT, since last week, they are really focusing OpenAI and becoming a search engine competitor to Google, but honestly, Perplexity was sort of trained already. Perplexity.ai was trained from the beginning to be more of that. So I'm a little bit confused, but supposedly that's big news. We'll wait and see what happens with that. And yeah, and I'll just keep. Hi, Isabel. I will just keep doing all the work, researching, playing with these things, keeping abreast of all the news that I think you can use, and I will keeping you posted. I enjoy doing these little Friday live streams. Yep, and also if you want to get all the links that we mentioned today, the show notes, a link to the replay, and like the prompts, then make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. For those of you celebrating Mother's Day, have a wonderful Mother's Day. For those of you who find Mother's Day to be quite difficult, may it land lightly and softly in your weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.